What is up, everybody? Josh here again, and today we have an Icarus Week 94 update. This week they've added the brand new Contact. That is this device right here, and we're going to show you how to upgrade this now. There's a way to upgrade it with Tier 3 and Tier 4 parts, and how you can access missions now. So basically, this is the mission board and everything rolled into one. We also got some news about Hypatia and other things. Let's get into it, shall we? Icarus Week 94 Contact Device. This week they've added the new Contact Device and improvements to patching. The new Contact Device refines the mission select options in open world in preparation for Hypatia. The Contact Device is a device that merges the short-range radio infrasonic relay device and encrypted satellite into a single device to kind of help save on the number of benches in the game, which is a big step to their Hypatia update, where they're adding operations or missions you complete from open world session into both Styx and Olympus maps so they can be activated from your open world sessions, just like in New Frontiers. They've also added a new pop-up which will allow you to check your file state after each patch, which aims to reduce bugs or crashes caused by outdated or leftover files from Steam's patching process. Jump in and have a read. Had some notable improvements this week. The first notable improvement was checksum file check has been added, which shows a message on the title screen if you have mods installed or your pack files from this patch are in a bad state. This will be helpful in figuring out if Steam's patching process has accidentally corrupted the project. They've fixed an issue where fully mined voxels would sometimes not spawn after being thumped with a thumper, and fixed issues with fully mined voxels that would reappear and disappear when hit once, not providing resources. Fixed an issue where mission rewards weren't being given to players who hadn't completed the prerequisite missions, and fixed random reward for the hidden cache simple mission types. This week adds primarily the Contact Device, which is a 3-in-1 device that replaces 3 different devices we used before to do missions in open world. It unlocks encoded and encrypted operations when you upgrade the Contact Device that is made in Tier 2, and that will give you access to at least the quests and operations, the simple ones, while you're on surface on open world games and outposts. There's also some mission UI changes, and also if you've already made the very best thing in the game, you're going to have it turn into a Contact Device that will already have the corresponding upgrades related to the device that you had previously. For example, if you had the best device, like the encrypted satellite, then you're going to have all 3 modules on your Contact Device, and you should be ready to go. You shouldn't have to craft anything if you've already had the most expensive one. They also updated a New Frontier operations to have reduced some of the grind that was caused by the multiple device requirements. Instead, you'll provide the upgrade parts for the Contact Device as part of your objectives. And Contact Device not only streamlines objective selections while on planet, but it also provides a transition into the new system coming in Hypatia, which would be simpler for people to understand and use. Alrighty, so let's unlock it all. The Contact Device in Tier 2, located right here. This is where you'll unlock it if you haven't already unlocked it. This used to be the mission board, so if you unlock the mission board, you'll still have this unlocked because it becomes the Contact Device. Of course, in Tier 3, right here above the ammo casings and ammos and whatnot, you'll see the infrasonic relay upgrade that replaced the infrasonic relay device. So it's just called an upgrade now. And in Tier 4, kind of towards the beginning here, right after the electric furnace, you're going to see the encrypted satellite upgrade, which replaces the satellite device that we used to have and is made in the fabricator. Of course, the Tier 3 one was made in the machining bench, and the Tier 2 one, of course, in the crafting bench. So the very first one that you'll probably already had if you had a mission board is going to be the Contact Device in the very bottom here above wall fortification if you have that unlocked. Contact Device, and it only requires wood, rope, and iron ingots. Of course, that's a crafting bench. Over here at the machining bench, we have the new device. Down at the very bottom here, you're going to see infrasonic relay upgrade. And it's crafted for gold wire, copper wire, steel ingots, and aluminum ingots. We'll make one of those so we can upgrade our Contact. It takes about 37 seconds to craft. And at the bottom of the Fabby, you're going to have the encrypted satellite upgrade. And this one's the most expensive one, that's requiring 25 glass, 30 composites, 100 gold wire, 150 platinum sheath, 20 titanium plate, 50 copper wire, and 8 electronics. And you have to craft that. It only takes 1 minute and 20 seconds to craft. And after that's crafted, after 1 century, we're going to go ahead and stick those into the new contact device. So this was our fairly new update base that we had at last stream. We may actually be streaming it again this week, just to let you know. But me and Steve's probably going to do some missions, I would say. We're going to play with this contact device. This was my old mission board, and it turned into a contact device, just like this. So when you interact with this, you're going to be able to see 2 different options here. Simple missions on the left, and operations on the right. Simple missions on the left, of course, are the simple missions that we're all used to being able to do in open world. The operations, of course, are the missions in open world, which are available in New Frontiers only currently until Hypatia. After Hypatia, we should have operations available for Styx and Olympus after all the Hypatia comes out. Now, you notice since we don't have any upgrades installed, we can't do these missions, so we have to have, it says right here, please access mission via infrasonic relay upgrade, and then these are just kind of X'd out, and this one right here says please access mission via an encrypted satellite upgrade. So you got to put those into the missions to be able to do that. So those are the 2 options you have with just the basic contact device. So next we're going to go ahead and insert the infrasonic relay upgrade device into the left slot here. You can kind of see it changes the way it looks after you do so. It does look much different afterwards. More fancier. And these are the explorations, I do believe, that are actually marked out here. That's why they're X'd out, just to let you know. The blue ones are now unlocked. As you can see now, we can click on them and start them. We will not. But we still have to upgrade it with the encrypted satellite upgrade, which we're going to do now. So we had to actually put it on our bar, kinda, to be able to transfer it up in our inventory or from our inventory. So put it on a space on your bar and then drag it up like so. So that's a blue icon. Makes it look like maybe it's like rare, and then maybe this is epic missions. And this is what the tier 4 or final upgrade looks like. I think it looks pretty cool, to be honest with you. Does a neat little spinning animation there, like a satellite. And of course, whenever you go into the upgraded version, the most upgraded tier 4 version, you'll be able to see all the missions, and you'll be able to see the last 3 missions, which give you the red exotics. So you gotta have the tier 4 one to do the last 3 missions, and the tier 3 one to do the ones located in blue here on open world, and the normal 2 missions. So this week they've also added 2 commands into your Steam prompts, and we're going to kind of go through and explain both of those command prompts. One of them is no checksum pop-up, which suppresses a pop-up notification telling you about a checksum. So basically, whenever you do an upgrade now, it's going to check and make sure that you don't have any outdated or weird files. Apparently, they figured out, thanks to the Discord community, that some updates, Steam doesn't always delete files that were no longer needed. So this is what this is going to do. It's going to pop up and show and see if there's any of those files that need to be deleted. You could suppress the pop-up notification, and then you could suppress both the pop-up notification and the title screen message. What this means is when you're on the title screen here, you'll see something. Of course, I'm not seeing it here because I don't have the issue, but if you have an issue with your pack files, what's going to happen is it's going to pop up a icon here on this screen telling you about the issue. It also will tell you if you have mods installed as well, which I don't have mods installed. If you wanted to turn these off or suppress them, there's 2 options, and I'll show you how to actually do so. So go to your Icarus on Steam and right click on it, go to properties, and underneath general, you'll see at the very bottom there's going to be a box here, and above it it's going to say advanced users may choose to enter modifications to their launch options. This one right here will suppress the pop-up that comes up on the screen, but it will still give you notifications on the main menu. Of course, if you want to turn this off absolutely completely and have absolutely no pop-up or information on the title screen, you will type this in, which is no checksum, and that one will be the one that you want to choose. Of course, if you have any other commands in here, just make sure you add a space before you put those other commands in between those. And that's how you do the checksum. I'm going to take that out because if I have an issue, I want to actually see it. So some pretty big news with Hypatia coming up soon. Hypatia is making leaps and bounds, so they're getting close to being done with it. They've also made the decision to split it into 2 parts and bring upgraded operation mission systems to Styx first and then Olympus at a later date. There's no ETA on either one of those, but by splitting it into 2, you can expect that they'll have the Hypatia Part 1 Styx operations out sooner than they originally planned. For those of you who are new and haven't yet purchased Styx, you could jump in and play 27 missions now, along with their map. You just gotta buy the Styx DLC. Next week, they will be playing around with some carved wood decorations, which is gonna complete the entire set with 20 items in total across all 3 bundles, not including their variations, which on most of the items that you craft, like decorative items, hold on. There's variations you could choose. And guys, they still need money. Give them money. It's your money and they need it now. They say if you want to help them out, that they have some DLCs and some outpost bundles available for you to purchase. Welcome to the Log of Change, the Log of Change, the Log of Change. In the new content section of the Log of Change, they stated they added a modifier to corpses that will indicate creatures will be attracted to it. That's pretty cool. And added a new icon that better resembles creatures are going to be attracted to the corpses. So basically put a little icon on little dead animals that has like a little wolf symbol. Kind of shows that it attracts wolves and whatnot, just predators. And that's really it for the new content section, except for all the things we've already mentioned, all the upgrades and whatnot. Moving on to the fix section this week, quite small. Anytime you're doing that mission where you have the dead prospectors that are beeping, the audio will be a little bit louder at long distance, but not too loud. We finally got the bestiary for the Tyrannus. Supposedly they fixed the issue with the voxels. I still had one. I went up to a voxel and hit it and it still popped right after the update, so I don't know. Could be as long as we get rid of those. Maybe they won't happen in the future, but we'll see. They fixed exotic plants were not reloading correctly. Don't know if that means respawning, but that's interesting if it is. Got the future content section this week. Will we get a ice building tier soon? Adding the setup for oxide, salt, stone, titanium, platinum, clay, scoria, obsidian, deep ore veins. Currently not set up to spawn. That could be so cool if you could do scoria and clay deep veins. Added Larkwell armor reskins, white materials, SK meshes, also updated Larkwell third person envirosuit to match their envirosuits. Looks like we're getting a bunch of trophy Ashen Drake, Kia, Teenage Cave Worm, and Elephant. Talking about the Larkwell armor set. So maybe black and white versions of the Larkwell armor skins. And the Redback trophy. All animal head for new items collected with the taxidermy knife feature locked out for now. Lava Viscid and Swamp Viscid assets. Talking about the Brown Bear armor and rebalanced Larkwell armor as well. And we'll have Rabbit, Arctic Rabbit, and Pygmy Lop trophies soon. Looks like they're pretty much just going back and doing all the trophies that they needed to. There's the Needler and the Moa. And it even says right here, a partial setup for 35 plus new animal trophies. Feature locked out for now. And that's all for this change log. Thank you so much, Late Night Crew. Thank you, KHX, Sergio, Wolfie, Sandy, Silver, John, EMC, Diana, Rodnob, Novocaine, Aaron, Huang Po, and Steady Bob. Thank you so much for being Late Night Crew supporters and for supporting the channel. We greatly appreciate it. Don't forget, if you want to become a Late Night Crew supporter or a Late Night Crew member, you can hit the join button on the front page. Also, we have a new channel banner as well to kind of have the newest updated games that we are going to be doing content for and doing content for. So check that out if you'd like to support the channel. And that's it for this video. Don't forget, if you like what you see, to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and share the video, sharing it to friends and family members who may be interested in our Icarus content. Subscribe for more Icarus update videos just like this one, and content videos. Check out our most recent Icarus video about 21,000 worry-free power with the Icarus Power Tower, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Peace.